I'm live, it says. You're live! I don't think so. Good golly. Okay, I started a new one. This one's not working. Yeah. So my other camera's on, but it's not being recognized for whatever reason. I still don't see anybody in the chat. It's completely dead. I just have a spinny thing saying connecting to streaming software, and nothing's happening with that. I am trying to communicate with, just in case you see me and I'm just not seeing you. Can't see my face now. I'm chatting with Penny to see if you are seeing me so that I can just at least go on with the video. So I will wait for her to let me know if she sees me. I hope I don't have to go to pre-recorded everything just because YouTube's not gonna be working here. That would stink. Huh. I think this is the last one I'm gonna do, and if I'm not being seen, I'm just gonna give up for the day, and maybe I'll try to do a surprise one tomorrow, so I should have some time. It shows me live in 2 places, she said. So if you're seeing, tell me how many fingers I have up. I'm really sorry that the face isn't showing now. I don't know what happened. Okay, so Penny says she has me. She can see me. It's unfortunate that the whole beginning is just going to be like this. I feel frustrated by that. 5. Okay, good. You saw my hand up, so I know that Penny's seeing me. Is anyone else seeing me? Is there a chat going on that I can't see? Because maybe I'm just going to continue on from here, even though I have no idea what you're seeing or hearing. And there's no chat for me at all. I can't see what you guys are saying. Okay, I'm just going to keep going then. I'm sorry that my face isn't working out here. So basically, I wanted to show you how to make some of these cute little things that you can put on your little mini albums, your journals, your cards, anything like that. So I called it a DIY embellishment, but at the same time, this is also part of my series for creating handmade DIY easy to make gifts for Christmas and any other time of the year. I can't adjust anything, I think, at this point. So I think we have auto focus on, which is going to be really kind of a pain in the butt, but we'll see how it works out. I do have some card bases, which are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 that I split in half here to make some really decent sized, and I used the really heavy cardstock, decent sized bookmarks. So as well as making the clips, you can add these to bookmarks and create little fun gifts for people. If they aren't like avid readers, you can go ahead and personalize it. You can put magnets on the back so that they can magnetize it to something. So this is a really good place to use your little Tim Holtz clips. And I do have a few of these left if you're interested. I'm also going to do a couple with probably these little teeny tiny clothespins, which I think would be super cute. You just kind of clip something onto it and then glue on a magnet or something, and so you can change things out. I have so many different ideas. I know we're not going to get to make it through all of them, but some of these ones I just did with some simple paper and some of these little wood pieces that I've sold in the past. And so all I did was take one of those wood butterflies and put a little bit of gold on them. Let me see if this is on. There we go. Yeah. So that's what I did. And then for the center of his body there, you can see I put a little bit of like, let me show you what it looks like. Liquid pearl, I think. Oh, I used this Suganeko metallic ink refill. That was a really bad idea. This stuff never dried on there. I don't know why. But use your rub-ons to make things metallic. That's a super easy way to do it. These are the rub-ons that I usually use. There's a set of 4 of them, so we might be using some of those today. Another thing that you could use are stickers that you have laying around, extra scrap paper. So I'm going to dig into the box. If you ever watch the 1 in 10 by Jen videos or the 5-minute videos where I make a card like super fast, you'll know that when things are left over, they get tossed into this box, this realm of the unknown that people haven't really seen. And I'm saving it really for like New Year's Eve, when we do like this big long broadcast where we create and craft and do things together. I'm gonna dig in there and see like different things that I can find. Here's one thing that I have. Then these seem to be like little stickers here. You peel them off and they're sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and just design this one. I just grabbed whatever was sitting in there. I didn't worry about what it was. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate this. And this is why it's so simple, you guys. Just use what you have. Save the junk that you have left over and just designate like one box where all your junk's gonna go. Your junk. I use that term lightly. You know, all your leftovers and stuff that you're like, maybe I'll use it someday, maybe I won't. So I'm gonna put some of that on there. I'm gonna look and see what else I have. It's frustrating that I can't see you guys reacting. Like, I have no idea what you're saying. Like, you could be saying, like, Jen, this is such a dumb video. I don't know why you even decided to do it. I mean, I know you're not, but wouldn't that be funny? That'd be kind of rude. Anyway, use leftover stickers and things that you have, too. These are, like, super cute little birthday stickers. And they literally have, little stars in there. Do you see that? They're, like, teeny tiny shaker stickers. I didn't make those, but wouldn't that be fun? That'd be like a little birthday sticker. You could write happy birthday on there. You could use stickers for it, whatever you wanted to use. I'm going to look and see if I've got like I want to use a marker. Let me pull my markers out. There we go. Remember these markers? I haven't used these. I haven't pulled these out in a good long while. But if you've been with me for any time at all, you've seen these quite a bit. These are my go-to markers. They were really inexpensive. And just on the side here, I'm going to write happy birthday. Ooh, that's hard to see. Super cute. And it's got the little birthday cupcake on the bottom. So I could use that for a card. I could punch a hole in here and put some strings out and make a tag. I could reattach this little guy. Super cute. And then again, if you've got magnets or you've got that thin magnet paper, so there's some really thin magnets that don't stick very well, but if you cut it and use like the whole piece and not just a tiny piece, this whole thing will stick right to your refrigerator. So think about that. If you've got some that you're like, I don't know if I can use that, pull it out and see if that'll work for you. Use what you have is what I'm saying. So there's some other ones that I want to show you too as well. also have this Fun Stamper's Journey, and they have the little ones. In here you get 100 of them, so these are 5. I have those left. And then these as well. And these are the ones that I really wanted to show off tonight. Because, I'm just going to grab this one that fell out. These are just a little bit larger, but check out the little cute little thing at the end. Now, you can use it just as is, which is really, it's really sweet, right? But you can cover this up with like glue and things. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with that. I'm going to get some paper out of here. Here we go. This is kind of cute. Let's use this. See if I can grab one of those flowers. Definitely get out your punches, because that'll be another thing that's going to be super helpful. So I'm just going to pull out like that piece of flower there. But then I'm also going to take, let's see if I can get this one for the back. And if you don't have hot glue, that's okay. You can use regular glue. But I'm going to want to put these together somehow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in here. Okay, put this guy in the middle of there and then hot glue these together. Hopefully by matching these up pretty well. That kind of got really cool kind of fast. So I'm going to add a little bit more and try that one more time. So now I've got this cute little flower on there. Get rid of all the hot glue boogers. If you don't want the hot glue boogers, just use regular wet glue. Something really sturdy. So then you can also put that on there. Okay? Or put it on your journal or on your little mini albums. Let me show you that with the mini album. So here's one of the mini albums that I made in one of the recently past videos. And even though this isn't exactly matching, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can use that just as a page marker. Do you see that? And then if you've got pockets and things on the inside of yours, like I think this one is a pocket here. Oh yeah, I've got another one tucked in there. See that? You can tuck that in there as well. Okay? I notice sometimes it goes a lot better like one way or the other. Like that one looks really good like that. And so you can just tuck them right in there. This one, if you're looking for one on purpose that you have space for, this one that I created, I didn't make it up. Like, I didn't, like, bare bones, like, make this up and create it completely on my own. I got it from another gal. But it already, it's tumbling over my words tonight. What the heck? You have these 1/4 inch gaps here, so you can put in a bunch of stuff in this book and make it really big. So all of your stuff in the inside, all of these little things are going to fit in there. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So that's one of the ways you can use it. The other way is, of course, decorating up papers. Like I could use this to decorate my paper. Do whatever I want to do and glue down the papers is what I'm saying. Make your own bookmarks, that kind of thing. And so let's just play around and see with other things that we can use with this, like stickles, Nouveau drops, that kind of stuff. I don't have my Nouveaus upside down and I really should. I'm going to make the pink one glittery. That's really cute. I have no idea. I hope you guys are still hearing me and I'm not just talking to the wind. But that's really cute. And that's super fun to do. If you don't want those lines in there, you can go ahead and just use your finger to tap it out. I do that quite a bit when I use Nouveaus and stickles and things. Because then you have a little bit more smooth of a look, right? Debbie is asking, thanks, Penny, that helps me out a lot. Debbie's asking what people do with mini albums. Sometimes they are just places where people can stash things, like a junk journal, put old photographs in there, movie tickets, things like that, make it kind of like their own little journal. Some people put their family pictures inside of them and then hand those out as gifts. So like let's say you have a child or a grandchild, you would post pictures in them. So let's say like this one has a lot of space. Like that is a 4x6 right there. You could put a photo right there. You could put photos in here, anywhere on here really. And have a book of like your granddaughter or your grandson to have around instead of like a great big book, you know, because like maybe you want to give one like every year, or maybe on their birthday you want to put some pictures in there for them to remember you by and stuff like that. It's just a fun little way to give remembrances and stuff. I like to use mine as journals. Like I did it more so when I was growing up, so I think like the teen and the preteen years would be a great time to give them these, because you could make spaces in here for them to put their movie tickets or to journal something that they're writing. Like you don't have to put these in. You could put in little notebooks and things like that in there as well. Oh, Jamie, you can hear me and see me too? That's awesome. Yeah, I am really I'm like totally thrown off. Like I feel like I'm not even doing all the things that I plan to do because I just feel so weird about, I don't know what happened with it. I have another person trying to talk to me too. She has no idea that I'm live right now. This is a really good way for you guys to use some of your die cuts as well. So let's go ahead and just use one of these die cuts and create another bookmark. I'm just going to cut these down the middle here so I can use one row. And like this is all just leftover stuff. So when you say, what am I going to do with my leftover stuff? Save it, because you never know when you're going to need it to create something new. I'm going to grab a piece of junk here. Junk paper so that I can color this. I don't know what color I want it to be, but I just want something back there to make these flowers pop. And then I'm going to put just some extra little things on here. Let's see. What kind of color should we use? Let's go with dark blue. Got a dark blue marker here. And so I'm just going to create my own colored paper. My Spectrum Noirs have been badly ignored, so some of them might be going dry for all I know. I used to do a lot more coloring, and I'm hoping to do more coloring in the new year as well. So this won't be perfect, but that's okay. You get the gist. If you've got markers, use your markers. If you've got liquid glue and you've got a lot of extra scrap paper, then scrap paper it up. So I think what I'll do is after I get this colored, I might look for some paper in my scrap box and see what else I can add to this. Oh, I even have some, look at this, some tissue paper. That'll be fun. Okay, we'll use that too. Well, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and spray the back of this and put it down here. And I'm going to use my favorite spray, which a lot of you guys have seen if you've been around before, is this adhesive spray by Beacon. And you can get it at the Dollar Tree. Mine doesn't exactly, mine's not the best because I lost my cap, and so I've been using a cap from something else. And I'll tell you what, it's not, it's not the same at all. But hopefully that'll work out just fine. You can definitely use, oh look, see I've got glue all over the place here. going to use this to push down, but I don't really want it to stick to that. I just wanted to get some of the extra glue that was laying on top off of there. There we go, that's not bad. That'll work. And if you have a thin tipped glue, that'll work as well. We lost a lot of viewers, didn't we? You know, if I had to wait around a half an hour for somebody, I don't know if I would have stuck around either, to be honest. I would have still watched, but I would have watched after the fact. I would have been like, nah, I'll catch you later, Tater. So I'm just going to take my extra glue, my wet glue, and just put a couple of these pieces down that I want to stick, that I might have missed. Again, like yours will work out fine if you keep your cap on it. I lost my cap, so I'm using this cap, and I don't even know what that goes to, so it's not really working out that well for me. Alright. I'm going to get something to put in the middle here, something shiny. Yep, I'm not going too far. I wish you guys could still see me. I don't know why that came undone too. So I'm just looking in one of the boxes that I have a bunch of my favorite kind of things, blings and things in here. So I'm thinking I kind of wanted something a little bit bigger. Those will work, and I can color them to match. I won't want to do them blue because that'd be blue on blue, and that'd be kind of weird. But I'm going to cut these apart because I want to color them too. Let's say I don't just want pearls, but I don't want to do blue on blue. So let's say maybe I want my centers there to be kind of a yellow. Maybe a yellowish orange. Let's go ahead and take this one. And I'm just going to go around that and color it that orangey yellow. Alcohol markers are great for this. Don't try to do it with a watercolor marker. You'll probably be sad that it didn't turn out the way you liked. But anything alcohol based like a Copic or a Spectrum Noir, and a lot of other companies have them as well. And I would have liked to filled in this whole thing, but these are kind of a little bit smaller, so we're just gonna, whoops, I don't want my pokey tool, I want the other end. Let's flip that around. Okay, and I shouldn't be yellow from touching them because it's alcohol ink, and so it should dry like super fast. I'm gonna just pick up a little bit, squish up a little bit more of that sticky stuff because I kind of went over the edge, and just reform the tip of that. There we go. The other thing you can do is you can use these for card fronts too, if that's what you want to use them for. I think seed beads would be really cute in there as well. Seed beads would be really fun. Let's say maybe we wanted to clip something onto here. Like maybe we wanted to add like a butterfly. Like we could do that by using one of these. Let's go ahead and add one of these butterflies. Like we would just add it right to the clip itself. But let's say, you know what? Let's do it the same color that we did the inside. Did I put that color away? No, I didn't. There we go. I set it behind me. I'm going to go ahead and color it that, so then it can match. Right? I'm not going to color the body because colors on wood like this will tend to bleed. And so if I try to do a thin little body, that black might just bleed everywhere. So if you're going to do something like a body on here, use liquid pearls. That would be an awesome way to do that. But I'm just going to, you know, just for the sake of this video, to keep things moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of hot glue. And just put that right on the paper clip. Super cute, right? I think that would look cute with another one on the other side. Let's do that. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to cover one with some, or maybe we want to add another flower. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Maybe just a different butterfly? Yeah, just a different butterfly. But same color family, just going to stick with it. There we go. Again, I'm gonna, let's see, I'll add it to the back of this so I can see where it is. It might ooze a little bit out the little holes, but that's okay. Not bad, not bad. Cute. And so I don't have to keep it with this. Let's say I want to add to my mini album. I've got this one that I created that has a lot of blue in it, and I used kind of a Christmassy theme with this, so let me just pull some of this out of here, because I saved all the scraps because I'm not quite done with it. You can continue to add forever in a day, but there's some blues in here, and you can see it on the outside where there's this blue, so I could technically add some of this into here if I really wanted to. Let's just say, and this doesn't really super go well, but let's just say I wanted to add that on there. I could leave those right in there. There's another place that I could add some blue. That'd be pretty. Maybe I decided I don't like that, or I want to make a pocket, and then I want to put the butterflies at the top. That would work too, because I haven't damaged those. I've just tacked on a butterfly. Okay, I really like this. I'm going to keep this around, because maybe I'll make another one. Or maybe I'll make a card, because I really think that's pretty. I'd like to put on some, oh, you know what we could use? We could use, is it this one? Nope, that's my jewel picker. Where's my silver? This is silver. Let's see how the silver would look on there. I'm just going to do a little bit around. Oh my, this is really dripping. I must have pushed on it too hard. I'm just going to put some of this around it. Holy cow, that is really shiny. That is so pretty. Look how super shiny that is. Let's see if I can get it really close up. Come on, camera. The least you could do is be nice to me, since everything else has been so putsy tonight. Nope, it's not going to do it for me. Look at that glitz. Oops, that one did come in. Do you see that? That's amazing. That's one of these. This is a Spectrum Noir one. And it comes in a group of black, gold, and silver, which is just so cool. Let's see if we can get that in there. Come on. So you let me do a white piece of paper, but you won't bring in the flowers. There we go. Look at how sparkly that is. That's awesome. Yeah, I got a little messy. I got a little carried away. But the sparkle is really cool. Oh my gosh, this looks way neater in person. Okay. I'm not going to bother with that anymore. But I do want to make another one with you guys using, I have this tissue paper that's left over. Let's see what we can do with that. I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple new bookmarks here so I can do another one. Another thing that would be super fun is if you were doing the bookmarks, but then you used your, I don't think I have one right around here. I have sold them in the past though, where you run the little cutter across, but it makes the little dash marks so that it's like a ticket, a coupon that you can pull off. And so you can make a coupon on the bottom of it and then decorate the top so that they can pull that coupon off and use it for like date night or, you know, a movie or popcorn and ice cream, or, you know, whatever you want to give to them or do with them, that kind of stuff. What kind of glue gun and glue sticks do I use? I have this old glue gun. Literally, I think it cost me $7 from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. It can be cordless. I never uncord it because I don't see the point of it, because I think if you unplug it, it's going to be, it's just not going to be as hot. I don't know how long it would stay hot. But anyway, it's got this really nice stand, which I love. And then I just use dollar store or Hobby Lobby or whatever kind of glue sticks I can get my hands on. I'm not too picky about those, because I think glue sticks are glue sticks, basically. Unless someone can give me a real reason why they don't think that some are good. But I've never had a problem with any glue stick I bought. That's a really good question, though. Somebody else might have different experience than me. I'm just going to put this on here. Let's see. I really want to spray it, but my spray stuff is so awful right now. Let's see if I can see, like, this part gets all gummed up. Let's see if I can just pull some of this off of here and get this working again. Oh, that's better. All right, I'm going to spray this. Okay, it's like super, super wet, so this is going to be really weird, but let's just try it out. I missed a little piece. That's okay. We're going to have to let that dry. All right. Who stole my pink? There they are. You're lucky you put it back. Man, I wish I could join in on your guys' conversation. This is so awkward. I hope that after I'm done here, I can figure out, like, what is going on. There's got to be a step or something that I'm missing to getting this hooked up. Because other people are having no problems with it, but I am. That is so cute. Look at that. I got a lot of glue on there. That's why it's warping. Let's go ahead and see if we can add a little heat and straighten it out. So isn't this something that you could make that is simply super quick? Like I said, you could put a little hole in here and put some little strings out the top. It'd be an awesome, you know, less than 5 minutes to put together a little bookmark as a gift. Also, you can make your own little slits in here. Okay, this is one. This is really thick stuff. I love it. If you put little slits in here, you can pop these on. This is not something I'm super good at, so you might have to practice with this a little bit. Let's go ahead and do one. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm looking for my little thing so I don't cut up my mat. It's missing. Huh. My green mat is missing. Let me check in here. Boy, don't you just hate it when you think that you know where something is and it's never there when you need it? I want to cut this. Alright, I'm going to pull this guy in. Just going to give this a go. So somewhere in here, in the middle here, I want to make a little slit. Doesn't have to be huge. But do you see the little hole I made? Right there. Okay, so that's where I want to put this little guy. Right in there. Because like maybe I want to gift this to somebody. So like I'm creating this thing where I can gift it. So it's kind of like you're making packaging. If that makes sense. And you could color, put paper down, you know, just like I did with this, and do the same thing. So I'm going to put this one in here. But you see? So like now I can move it over because I have a long enough little cut here. Now I've got 2 of them on there. I might be able to get one more. Let's see. Let's do this one. This one might be kind of tall. Yeah, you know what? Let's move this little guy down because he's short. Here we go. And then move this little guy up because he's got a little bit more to him. There we go. So like you would have to figure out where your slits went. Obviously, I just kind of eyeballed it, and this one should be up just a little bit higher. But then that's your own, you know, creation. You put it in a little baggie or whatever you want to do, and then that could be a quick gift. These things are like super easy to put together. You just put a couple little pieces of paper, glue them together. These are 2 little heart punch outs, and all I did was color that little guy, put a little glitter on him, that kind of stuff. So this one is so cute. We could get away with putting another little one of these guys on there. Let's see which one matches the best. Betty says she asked who was done with Christmas shopping and card making. Elizabeth Aramama laughed. Tina York is done. Debbie Evans is. Paige is done with cards. Sherry Larson's is done with cards. I didn't do cards this year, and I think I'm gonna do, I don't like the way that doesn't stand out there. I'm gonna make a circle. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my shopping online and just be done with it. I have no idea, like, how long I'm gonna go here because, like, it's just been such a weird start here. I'm gonna take some of these pieces of paper and cut out a couple of these. I think that'll be big enough. I'm just going to glue 2 of them together to make them a little bit more sturdy. And there's my glue. There we go. I'm going to pop that guy up too. Pop him up with some double-sided foam tape if I can find it. Oh, I'm almost out. That's why I fell to the bottom. I need to get some more of this bad stuff. Rosa's done with cards. Oh, thanks, Paige, that you like that card with the slit in it. I appreciate that. So here, all I'm doing is putting this on with a white background here. And then I'm going to put it... Yeah, that still doesn't do it. I need something else. I need a bigger circle. Let's see what I got here. Nope, I do not have a bigger circle. Let's do this. I've got a little square. Not quite big enough. Let's go this one. Here's another one. I need a darker color. Like maybe that dark blue actually wouldn't be bad. I got this one. I just dug through that paper. Oh, look at that. Let's go with this because this blue looks pretty good. That looks like it might match well enough. Put this guy on there. There we go. That pops up a little bit more. I am going to go ahead and use a little bit of this hot glue just because it's burning up here. I'm not using it. All right. Put that on there. That's really cute. That is super cute. I really like this. Let's put a hole in this and see if I can find my hole punch. I don't know if this one will go through that much. We'll try it. Ooh, it did. Now we need some string. I gotta get some string, you guys. So I have a little stash of strings, like I keep. I don't know where I got this, but there's like a whole bunch of different ones in here, which is why I kept them. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just be able to do a whole bunch of different ones? Like green will go. Something from the blue. Like maybe that one. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. And then maybe something from the pink. That looks good. Let's just go with that. This green one is the longest, so I'm going to go ahead and double that up. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if we'll be able to get all these through here, but we'll see what we can get. And maybe some of them I'll just tack on. Like if you have Tim Holtz little tiny attacher, I wonder where my tiny attacher went. If I can't get them all through that little hole, then I'll use the tiny attacher. But I think this may work. We'll see. Let's do this one the other way. The hard part is getting enough through to make a little hole so you can pull them out. Here we go. And then I kind of want that in between, so I think I will use the tiny attacher to grab that on. So if you're not sure what that is, this is Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and all it is, essentially, is just a little staple gun. But it's got these tiny little staples on it. It's so cute. So there I've got a whole bunch of different little Yahoo doos here. That's really fun. Like, wouldn't that be cute on a little kid's gift, and then they could use it? Hang it somewhere, put it in their room. It's so cute. Okay. I think I've kind of buried all the stuff I've created. Oh, there's one. There's one. That was the happy birthday one I did. That's another clip, so you want to keep track of that one. This is the one that I put the glitter on. That's already dry, you guys. That was Nouveau drops. They're already dry. I didn't put it on super duper thick. That's kind of key. You can always build up the layers on that too. All right, what have I not shown you that I thought that maybe I would show you tonight? I'm dying to use this. I wonder if I should put that on the back. Oh shoot, I already tied everything on, didn't I? That would be so cute on the back. Maybe I could just cover that up. I could, couldn't I? Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to try to use some ATG here. See if that'll work. Try to get it as close to the edge as I can. It's a little hard because I have that 3D element on there. We'll do the best we can. And I'm going to roll that right up. And we're going to roll it right over the top of that string. And then we'll have to cut it at the top. Okay, I'm going to bend these guys down and hopefully just get the top of this. I don't want to... Obviously, if you're going to do this, you're going to do this before you put your strings on, but that's okay. I'll get around it. Look at that. Ta-da! That's so cute! I don't know if you can't tell, that one's my favorite one tonight. Am I hiding any of the other ones? Oop. I don't think so. I have a mess, that's what I have. Big old mess. For everything that I used here. Well, I think that what I'll do is just see what does, do you guys want me to keep going? Maybe if you let Penny know, she can text me and let me know if you guys want to see more. Do you have any questions? Are there things, other things that you want me to try out? I know we've always been a channel that, and a community that likes to give out ideas, or like, hey, will you try this for me? I don't have those supplies, or would this work? Or could I use this instead? That kind of stuff. And I'm going to assume there's a lag, so I'm going to give you, while I'm cleaning up here, just because I need to make some more space if we're going to do more. Give you some time for that lag time so that you can let Penny know what you're thinking. And that way if I need one of these tools, I know where it is. I'm always better at getting going at something if I start out with a clean space and then just pull ideas in. My ATG gone away. I'm gonna just toss this right back into the box where it came from because that can all be used again. Debbie Evans says that they always want to see more. That guy's cute. I have more of these, so I'm gonna take these and throw them back in the box. Yeah. I like this. Let's make a flower out of this. Here's another little fun and helpful tip to make stuff. I really like this idea because that's super fun. You could use that for your own business too if you're selling crafty stuff. There's another one. Let's see, I already used these. So let's go ahead and... Oh, there's the other one I made. I was thinking, gosh, I've been doing this a while. Where's the rest of the stuff? When you throw this back into the box, throw those back in the box. I'm going to show you that you can make a flower with practically any cluster embellishments. I can do that too, but first I'm going to do this. Then I'll do a cluster. Anything that you have circular, even if it's got, you know, a pattern on the outside, which is even better, you can make into a flower just by cutting it in circles like this. Now, depending on how wide you make these, that'll determine like how big your flower is. So I'm making it about a ½ an inch or so. Always leave a little bit at the end so you have a spot for your glue. And last time I tried to show you this, I couldn't find my my reverse tweezers, and I know that they're right here now. So I'm going to start here at the end of the flower, and this is where I'm going to start twisting. Obviously, this takes a lot less time if you have a much smaller circle, but I have quite a large one here. So you're just going to keep turning. I keep my thumb kind of on the bottom to keep everything, like, so it's not going off the end. It's okay if the top opens up a little bit because we're going to let it open a little when we get done. I haven't done this in a long time, but I thought, gosh, this would be really cool. So if this doesn't turn out perfect, just know it takes a little practice. All right, so that's where we're going to get. Now you're going to push on, open and close these and lift it at the same time to get it to let go of that center, and then just push it back in. And you're going to let it open a little bit. You're going to let it like unwind until you get it to like where you want it to be. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of glue at the bottom here, and then push all these layers down into that glue. You can do this with wet glue too. You just want to make sure that it's some kind of a glue that all these edges will be able to grab onto. And then you can pull out some of the edges. So it gives you a kind of a rose looking thing. Now I could have let that open up a lot more. It would have looked really cool and get rid of those glue boogers. But isn't that pretty? Like, you do a whole bunch of those. You could spray them, that kind of a thing. And then she was talking about, was it Paige said do some, got some there. Okay. Some cluster embellishments. Let's see what we have in this little bag. I think we have some hearts. I mean, some flowers. Yeah, so maybe we could do like some of these flowers in here. Now, clusters don't have to be perfect. Clusters can be anything that you have laying around, and even if you think that they don't quite match, in my opinion, I don't think it really matters. Like, I really like this. This is pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little tail at the end. And glue that on. This is where like hot glue comes in handy, especially if you don't know what you're gonna be working with. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna put a piece of wood on here. Maybe I'm gonna run into, you know, a plastic button. And if you just want to make it light work, quick work, just grab a glue gun, because that's going to be so much easier. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on here so I can get that little flower there. I got another one here. We've got a little blue button. Now, if you want it to be matchy-matchy, you can do that. But this is just like, you're just throwing all this stuff together to create your own little, you know, bunched up little embellishment. I like that yellow. I feel like there should be maybe a little bit of yellow coming through there. So I'm going to cut out a couple of these just because I want some, I don't want it just a torn. I kind of want some of that like bumpy stuff coming out from the other side. Kind of like that to bring out that little flower. And then I'm going to do a little bit on this side too as well. I think I'm going to do it underneath though. Be careful with the glue though that you don't burn yourself, because like this is pretty darn hot, but I'm just being really careful that I don't touch it for any long length of time. Like, maybe you don't want something that big, but it doesn't have to be that big. And then you could add a little quote. You can put a little quote tail hanging out of there. I mean, these say like airmail and stuff, so I'm not sure that's exactly what I want, but this would be cute. You can write on, let's write birthday girl on there. Do I have a thin marker? Where's one of my, here. Oops. Birthday girl. I'm going to put it like right here because there's some glue there that looked a little unsightly to me. So look at that. I just kind of tied it all in because that has like purple and yellow and stuff on it. See, purple and yellow. So we've got purple and yellow. We've got some other dark colors. We've got a little bit of red thrown in there. Maybe you didn't like the red. You wouldn't add the red then. You know, totally up to you, however you want to do it. So there's one, what I would call a cluster embellishment. Let me know if that's what she intended or if she wants me to try something else. Those are fun too. I like to do those a lot. I have some in another box somewhere that I've done. Even this bag would be fun to make some out of. I'm gonna put this back in here. I'm gonna cut some of this bag off of here. Make one out of this bag. I wonder if we can make a couple of little flowers out of it. Yeah, let's see if we can make a couple flowers out of this. I'm at 55 minutes already, really? Well, as long as there's people watching, I'm going to finish these up. I'm going to do one more. I'm sorry if I wasn't in frame. You gotta holler at me. Although, it wouldn't matter because I can't see anyway. Oh, boy. Paige said thank you. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and wind this one up. I've never done it with this like light of a paper before, so we'll see if I can make this work. Now, if you don't have hot glue and you have like wet glue that you're going to have to wait like for it to dry, you can still do it. Like stop before you get to that big spot that you left. Put your glue down. We're going to give this a try. Put glue all over the bottom of that. And then let your flower come out. But then you're going to have to hold it while everything glues together. Yeah, different shapes, textures, patterns. See, I don't think that's sticking, so I'm going to stick that down in there with my... Yeah, it's not. Oop, now it's stuck to my thing. Whoopsie-doo. There. Ooh, it's a little bit harder with that stuff. You could put a little gem in there too if it's too wide open. Whoopsies. That one stuck to my glued finger and ripped. This is like super light paper. Probably not the best one to show you. But I'm going to finish this one anyways. I'm going to try to use hot glue and not hurt myself. Because that's going to be like super hot. Ooh, that one really went wacky far. Nope. The hot glue didn't work because I couldn't hold on to it long enough. It was too hot. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some wet glue. This is probably super hard to see. I'm sorry for that. Then I'm going to push that in there, make it stay. Two different flowers. One really wide open, one kind of closed. Not the best kind of paper for me to be showing you that, because like I said, it's just easier if the harder the paper is, the stiffer the paper is, the better off you are. So let's go ahead and do some fringes. Oh, by the way, you guys, I don't know, some of you guys are familiar with what interpreters have to do to keep their job, but we have to do this thing called EIPA. And I did my EIPA last night. I think I did okay. They're raising they're raising the number that you have to get to pass. So I really hope I pass because I don't want to lose my job. I feel like it went really well, so I'm not like super worried or anything like that, but I need a 3.3. It used to be a 3, now it's a 3.3. July of 2020, it's going to be 3.5, so it's better that I do it now and get it out of the way. I don't know, I'm just making this up. I'm just making an embellishment. This is something, like one of the things that we're going to do New Year's Eve. So if you just like creating and just playing with what you have and then like learning tips and tricks along the way just for fun, this is something that we're going to do for like New Year's Eve. Last year we did like a little New Year's Eve thing and people really loved that. So I think that we should do that again this year. So I just used that bag to create a little tag. Like, so like maybe I want to just put, you know, for you or gift for you, and then put that on a birthday present or an anniversary present or whatever. Maybe I want to put something else on there. Something like one of these. Since I know I have them. That would be cute. Let's go ahead and put that on. I'm not going to spray this one. I'm just going to goop it up with wet glue and stick her down. It's not close enough. There we go. What else could I add? What other goodies do I have in here? Oh yeah. Remember when we played with these? You could put that kind of stuff on there too. That like totally doesn't go right now with this, but oh, what is this? Ooh, I think this goes with it. Let's do a little double bow here. Okay, so you can watch my double bow video, but this is what you do: 1, 2, and then you tuck it underneath here. Bring it back up and twist it around the tail that you left. So just look up Jen Evers double bow tutorial. It's super old, but I guarantee I go through it super slow so you can learn how to do it. And look at that, so cute, right? And I know I just put that flower down there, but I'm gonna put this on there too. Oh, so cute. Look, and I didn't even have to plan it because that was just stuff that came out of my junk drawer, my junk box. That's really fun. I like that one a lot. I like the colors a lot. Alright, you diehards who stuck it out with me. I am going to spend the weekend figuring out the YouTube and what happened and what I did wrong, because I know probably part of it's user error. And at the end of December, they're no longer going to have the one that I've been using, so I have to get used to this and figure out what it is that I need to change or redirect in some way. Uh-oh, I lost my pin. There it is. But I really, really thank you guys. I wish you could see my face. I really, really thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry that things didn't go the way they should have. But you're awesome. And I'm glad that you enjoy the series. We're going to do at least one more of easy gifts that you can do at the last minute for Christmas or any other time of the year, okay? So I don't know how much my face you could see because I literally couldn't see what I was showing you. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I can't wait to see you guys next video.